God damn it. Mariners blew it. Ugh. Most of all, Dan Wilson blew it, and blew it hard. He blew the Bluejays. He blew the BJs. How do you blow BJs? I don't know. Roll the intro. The Blue Jays are going to the World Series in an incredible comeback that will stake in Blue Jays history forever. A Game 7 the Mariners should have never allowed to happen after blowing Game 3 and 4 at home from the worst performances by the rotation, and that would be Gilbert and Kirby, in fact, tying the record for the worst starting pitching outing in playoff history. The Blue Jays brought it back to Toronto for the final two games to take Game 6 6-2. As they shut down the non-existent offense once again. Then we come to Game 7. After Naylor giving the Mariners a one-run lead in the top of the first, the Blue Jays quickly came back, poking a single to tie the game. Julio, after hitting a double, sparked the M's offense. He dropped a bomb off of Shane Bieber to left center field, putting the M's up by one. A magical one. The Dumper, with 64 home runs on the year, steps up and hits his 65th home run of 2025 and passing Aaron Judge in the total home runs. That includes the playoffs and regular season combined. That makes it 3-1 Mariners. From there, the offense was silent until the 7th inning when Dan Wilson brings in Eduardo Bizardo instead of Munoz. After Brian Wu gives up a walk and a single, step up George Springer. Bizarro serves up a middle to middle inside sinker at 96 miles an hour, and Springer launches that ball to a victory as the Blue Jays silence the Mariners till a 3-strikeout 9th inning from Jeff Hoffman, who has been one of the most questionable closers in baseball. As the Canadian reps swarm the field at home to celebrate their first trip to the World Series in 32 years. Hey, you know what? Hats off to the Blue Jays. I can't believe I said that. They had an incredible season. Once again, the Mariners have given as much hope as you possibly can to Seattle fans, and one of the greatest fan bases in sports. Definitely top 5. For sure, top 5. And they rip it away to drive people to probably near insanity and yeah, I don't think I can say that on YouTube. I nearly burned my jerseys. Is that excessive? Yeah, maybe. But shut up. I'm emotional. The Blue Jays fought, and their bottom of the order showed the fuck up. First of all, I wanted to address umpires of not just this game, but all of the playoff games this year, minus Game 5 of the ALDS. That one was near perfect, but ALCS Game 1, 27 missed calls. ALCS Game 2, 24 missed calls. Game 6, Suarez strikes out on ball 4 in the 9th inning. Game 7, Shane Bieber nearly gets tossed from a missed call. Julio doesn't hit that home run. If you really got the call right on his check swing, he struck out. ABS could have changed the trajectory of the playoffs completely. The Padres versus Cubs missed a call that ended their season. Multiple bad calls in the Brewers-Dodgers games. I'm so ready for the ABS system, and I can't wait to see what it does. Getting the call right, I don't care if it takes away from the catcher's duties and the value of framing. I want accuracy, not bullshit. Comment down below what you guys think, because I want to know all angles before I get married to this thought. I want ABS here now. Oh, this is not strong enough. This is my Mariners take. Dan is the biggest reason the Mariners are not in their first World Series. The biggest mismanagement moment came in the 7th inning of Game 7. Andres Munoz is your highest leverage pitcher. He is who you want going against Springer, Vladdy, and Kirk. Munoz hasn't even pitched more than 3 innings in the entire LCS. No, let me throw out Bizardo real quick, who's pitched in every single game, and I'm pretty sure they've seen every bit of his pitches, and it's might as well be the trajectory system. It's batting practice. This was the moment for Munoz to take control, sit down the threat. I mean, he had 3 days rest and was fresh not only health-wise, but also fresh stuff-wise. That the that the Jays had not been able to see enough of and haven't been able to adjust to. Granted, I will say on the side note, they were hitting him. It was hard contact, but he was getting outs. It was hard to defensive players. So it still got the job done when you put him in after the Blue Jays took the lead. It made no sense. It was like, we lost the game. Here, hold him because our offense isn't going to do shit. All right, Blue Jays take. If I'm a Blue Jays fan, if I am a Canadian, if I'm from Canada, John Schneider doesn't get much credit in my book. This team is not in his control. This win was by the players and by the players only. This was Vladdy. This was Bassett. This was Kurt Hoffman, to my surprise. And most of all, it was Springer. Victory was from Springer. My first question is, why was Bassett not used more? I understand he's coming off an injury, but he was unhittable. I have no idea why he wasn't in there. And why did he keep throwing Varland out there? This series, like Dan was basically throwing out Bizardo. I really don't understand why you want to just run these guys into the ground. Both managers looked like they were kind of guessing the entire series, not to mention, you know, Max basically told John that he isn't in charge and to get the fuck off his mound. That part was actually gold for TV. I enjoyed that part. The bottom of the order for the Blue Jays is a sneaky group that I think deserves, honestly, the LCS MVP. Not Springer, specifically. Really the 7, 8, 9 slots. They hit over 270 this series and were consistent. Like, constantly consistent. They set up everything for the middle of the order and are what made this World Series appearance really happen. If you're a Mariners fan, stick around. I'm coming out with a video predicting some of the offseason pickups and what they're probably going to do, and also what we probably should be demanding of ownership. If you're a Blue Jays or Dodgers fan, we're doing a lot more coverage on the World Series, and I'll tell you exactly what each team needs to do in order to bring home the entire championship. Like the video if you made it this far, it helps the channel, and subscribe if you want to see more of this content. I'll see you all later.